well in Lake Jackson. Wherever I go around the country, they're always interested in the district because they give our district a lot of credit because they believe and they're convinced, and I know that we believe in the Constitution. The travels have been important. The message has always been the same. It is to defend this Constitution, to defend liberty, and to make sure that we get our country back again. Just talking a little bit about the traveling and what we've been doing in the last year. 1 year ago, we entered into another race besides the congressional race. And that race has been going on for 1 year. And we were involved in 11 candidates total. And right now, we're down to 3 and we're still in that race. And yesterday there were a couple more primaries, and quite frankly, they were our best 2. We're in double digits now. That's the good Washington. And we had 21%. So as it has been said, it's not over until it's over. We as a country and we as a party have a lot of challenges. Today there is a so-called front-runner in the Republican primary races for presidency. Demonstrates what kind of trouble we're facing as a country and kind of trouble we're facing as a party and the kind of problems that we face as conservatives, because it just happens that that particular candidate is identified with Feingold on campaign finance reform. He's also identified with Kennedy on immigration. He's also identified with Tom Daschle on increasing our taxes. He is also an ally with the Gore approach to global warming. He's voted for the Patriot Act, and he was instrumental in promoting the ID, national ID card. A strong supporter he was of the No Child Left Behind. And he also has his position on the war that it would be okay for you, the American taxpayer, and the young people to be in Iraq. You know, locally though, we do have an important race to run. It's going to be less than a month. Absentee voting starts very soon. And I am always one I'm always reluctant to be one of saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. I like to prove it and make sure that we can do it and then just sit back and let it speak for itself. But I am confident now that we are going to do very, very well in this primary race on March 4th. Okay, I'll make sure that I get to this microphone. You know, over the years, I've had many opponents, and most of the time the opponents go after what I stand for by saying that I don't fit in well in Washington, and therefore I shouldn't be there. Well, that's a pretty good reason to be there. The one thing that I have never been accused of by any of my opponents has been that I violated the Constitution. Right. I always recognize that because that has been my oath of office. It is the fact that I am out of step maybe with Washington is maybe there's just a few others who don't have enough respect for our Constitution. I want to read a bit of an endorsement, and then I'll tell you where it came from. Some of you may have heard this before. He says, I have an immense amount of respect for Dr. Ron Paul. Politics has a way of glasses on so I can read them. Politics has a way of forcing people to go against their core principles for political gain. That has never been the case of Ron Paul. Now this was said by Chris Peden 1 year ago today. Well,
next door.
You know, over the last year and over the last 30 years, I've been talking about the Constitution, freedom, and the direction of the country. I've complained that the direction has been in the wrong direction for a good many years, but right now we're really off course. We're off track, and we need to get back on course. We need to get this train back on track. But something dramatic has happened here in this last year. The message has been loud and clear, and the number of people who have joined is unbelievable. The encouragement that I've gotten is just very, very wonderful. And it is indeed a testament to our district, people who have supported me over the years. Because you have done it because you have known exactly where I've stood. Nobody accuses me of vacillating. Nobody ever accuses me of not following the Constitution. So therefore, the energy that we're getting now around the country, just the other day, we had a meeting at the Liberty College in Lynchburg, Virginia. We had 10,000 young people there, very I was very reluctant to get involved in the national campaign. I'm not fully convinced that the time was right. There would be enough people, how the young people would respond, how the true remnant, how big the true remnant was really, and how the people would react and how independents would react. Let me tell you, although I was reluctant to do it, in the last year I have learned that our numbers are great, as a meeting like this testifies. Our numbers are great and they're growing. The message is not complicated. The message is loud and clear. America is a great country, has been a great country, but we are losing our way. If we don't reverse course, we will no longer remain great. And this is in all areas. We can even start with, the morals, the values of the people have drifted, but also the political values have drifted as well, and they often go together. But if you look at the fiscal affairs of this country, they're in terrible shape. We just now went through the proposal of next year's budget. And of course, we have a conservative administration. But our conservative administration has proposed a budget that is now $400 billion in debt to begin with. Detracts from defense. It detracts from the protection of our own borders. We neglect our own borders while pretending to take care of the world. We need to protect our borders. We actually have border guards in Iraq training other border guards. And when we talk about 9/11, I made a statement which I'm convinced is absolutely right, is that on 9/11, because of our flawed foreign policy and looking outward and not looking inward to protect ourselves, on 9/11, Seoul, Korea was better protected than Washington, D.C., and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.